Not giving her more feedback. You just say thank you. Want this job, this journey.
Your drink.
And we have just like these two people. And we're orange soup. How about that? Nice job, you just eat. You don't have to describe flavor. You don't need to give any feedback. You just eat it. Just this. But earlier when you ran, give people number 8.7. What A minus mean? A minus means failure in Asian culture. What the dish? Not the noodle dish.
And then I practiced for a while before the quiz start, which is the main event today.
What this guy doing?
원래보다 별로 신경 쓰는 편이 아닌데 이런 미션에서는 특히나 전혀 신경 쓰지 않았어요. 제가 편의점에서 주토리처럼 매일매일 사실 퇴근하면 살게 없어도 그냥 편의점 돌아다니고
Your hobby is convenience store. You need better hobby, little nephew. I get PlayStation or something. But this guy's just chilling on the floor eating chocolate, and everyone around him just frantic scrambling. I think he like main character anime. Everybody's scrambling, but he just having 10-minute internal monologue. Click off. Okay. What are you gonna make? And that looked like 10 minutes.
대부분 셰프님들이 그 편의점에 있는 자극적인 박스를 사람에게 맡겼어요. 예를 들어 밥, 소세지, 라면. 사실 한국 사람들은 그런 자극적인 주로 닭에 당기잖아요. 디저트를 하면 그 자극적인 맛 심사위원분들 구해주시겠다.
This guy not only is he making something different, he predicting what everybody gonna make this time on chef. He's Sherlock Holmes. You like that smart guy from Death Note?
Oh, hi, Iwan. You sleepy? I just had a good meal. I hope I'm not sleepy. I just had a good meal. Hope your day is good. Gonna do a little bit of practicing though.
Tell them they're your favorite with Capri Face.
Just to make sure that I can do the recording over the weekend. I wanna be the very best no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Each Pokemon to understand the power that's inside. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. I know it's my destiny. Pokemon, oh, you're my best friend. The world we must defend. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon, catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all. Yeah. Yo, Ibro, hi. How's your day? Hope you had a great day. Might doze off. I'll keep it short today, because tomorrow I think either I do Asmer or a very simple simulation game, I think. No hardcore game from Ira. Just either simulation. I will win the fight. It's always been a dream. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. I know it's my destiny. Pokemon, oh, you're my best friend. In a world we must defend. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. I know it's my destiny. Pokemon, oh, you're my best friend. War we must defend. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. My courage will pull us through. You teach me and I teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. Oh.
Korang nak tahu tak, dekat sini, pemandan seni lah yang saudara kita guna setiap hari untuk hangatkan diri diorang.
Guys, I don't think I can bring this song because my art is not ready and my artist is taking a long time to finish it. It's a bummer. And then she's negotiating with me also some more today. Sheesh. It's a new artist I'm trying to engage. But it looked like first impression is so bad right now. Yeah. So I'm gonna do a different song. Probably this one. I've always been the kind of girl that hid my face, so afraid to tell the world what I've got to say. But I have this dream right inside of me. I'm gonna let it show. It's time to let you know, to let you know. This is real, this is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. Gonna let the light shine on me. Now I found who I am. There's no way to hold it in. No more hiding who I wanna be. This is me. Do you know what it's like to feel so in the dark, to dream about a life when you're the shining star? Even though it seems like it's too far away, I have to believe in myself. It's the only way. This is real, this is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. Gonna let the light shine on me. Now I found who I am. There's no way to hold it in. No more hiding who I wanna be. This is me. Voice I hear inside my head, the reason that I'm singing. Need to find you, I gotta find you. You're the missing piece, I need the song inside of me. Need to find you, I gotta find you. This is real, this is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. Now let the light shine on me. Now I found who I am. There's no way to hold it in. No more hiding who I wanna be. This is me. Hello, Coco. Eyebrow. It's not exactly a new artist. They already like some level of artists in Fiverr already. It's been a long while. It's like so far the only one I see her portfolio that so far is she drew quite a good Pokemon, you see. So far the artist that I surveyed her, and it's within budget. Her Pokemon so far okay. So it's like Roughly, okay. One trainer, one Pokemon is about 60 something. I think it's a good bargain. A full art trainer, you can choose knee up, half body, or full body. And then you can choose one Pokemon with you. So today I asked them, you promised 7 January because you put the timeline yourself. I didn't. They did. So the app is already like reminding me you can cancel it. It's already too late. So I went and messaged the artist. I said, is everything alright? You know, if you need time, you just tell me and you can change the app. You can actually edit the app and like inform both the seller and the buyer that, you know, you need more time. You can actually change it. Now it's like, I don't know. You can reschedule the item deliver. But he or she doesn't want to do it. The app allows you to do it. Because both already in an agreement, you see. So he just left it like that, and then it's currently in the status late delivery, you see. So it's not very nice. So I went to send you a message. Hey, if you're gonna take some time and you're not responding, you not even want to edit the delivery date. Yeah, exactly. It's already the 10th, exactly. He doesn't want to update the app. You can change the delivery date because both agree already. But he doesn't want. Or he's not doing it now, definitely. So he bargained with me in DM. Can you please write a positive review for me? I'll draw you another Pokemon. You think this one give good impression or not? I let you guys decide. I mean, he's not angry. I'm not angry. But it's just very unprofessional. Hi, Butter. Welcome to the stream. That's a bribe. Exactly. You know it. Yeah, my goodness. I told him I will not write an overly 100% positive review. I will give a honest, constructive, positively sound review. Hi. I'm just gonna put there my most honest review. If the art is beautiful, I will say the art is beautiful. But if you guys want to commission this person, I may not. I will only recommend if you don't have a time crunch. There you have it. Positive review. But it's on. I'm going to write like that. I'm sorry to say. And my pattern of giving review is always the same. I will definitely write like that because that is my pattern already. Itu pattern saya. So even though he or she will draw me an extra Pokemon, I will say sayonara. That was the one first and last thing I will commission from you. Nada. No more. Unlike Shopee Madness review. Ha! You mean the one that's very famous ah? The person that give good review but he give 1 star. Barang sampai tak buka lagi. Ah, definitely. They keep forcing us to rate so early when we haven't opened the thing. So it's quite annoying lah. I know, right? That's Shopee. Maaf, gambar tak ada kaitan. So far review that's commonly a mistake lah. People say it's a bad review, but you give 5 star. Good review, you give 1 star. So even the seller confused. Is it good or bad review? I saw the forums like, what the heck? Because I literally Google how to write a constructively negative but sounds positive review. I actually learn how to write it. I can't even purchase with confidence on products. Motherfucker customer. Can. Okay. Let's start the quiz. Come. We quiz together today. We quiz together. Boleh tak? Sekejap. Ayo, salah tempat lah kita. Sekejap. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Hello. Unless you want Ira to bark. I don't have the emote bark. I'm sorry. Do you hit mute? No, I changed scene and this scene doesn't have microphone attached to it. Alright, now here. Okay. So I wanted to do a refined personality test, but apparently that there is actually a game in Steam with personality questions inside the game hidden. So I didn't know. Bork, please. Bark! Fish doesn't bark. I was thinking of doing a dog VTuber one time, but it only lasts an hour. That thought only lasts an hour. It's like, I don't have dog personality. I don't think it works. TSKR, what the fuck? No. Oh my god. No. Alright, let's start the question. Okay. Okay, first question is so unique. You regularly make new friends. Be yourself and answer honestly to find out your personality type. View the results. Learn how your personality type influence many areas of your life. Unlock your potential. Grow into the person you want to be with your optional premium suite. Whew. So, do I regularly make new friends? I believe I do. But I would say it's a 50-50. Reality is 50-50, to be honest. Let's go 50-50. Okay. Next question. Complex and novel ideas excites you more than simple and straightforward ones. I agree. You guys like novel? You usually feel more persuaded by what resonates emotionally with you than by factual argument. You usually feel more persuaded by what resonates emotionally with you than by factual argument. I would say 10% disagree, but then I don't strongly agree. But the truth is, I'm very bad in factual argument. That is the truth. That is definitely the truth for me. Um, but I'm not 100% easily swayed with emotion. Hmm. Okay, I'm gonna put on a second last box because I don't strongly agree. I'm easily persuaded by emotional means and compared to factual arguments. Because it's like, yes, the truth is I'm very weak in factual argument. Yes, but if I'm part of it, I'm participating in it. But when it comes to emotion, okay, when I'm in a heating argument, I usually do not directly confront and cause a fight first because I need to have some time to think like what's causing this? How do we maneuver this? If avoiding it is not the solution, then of course we need all the questions in our head and ready to calm ourselves down. And then if it's really our fault or is it takes two to tango and then the whether it's really from the other party side was the cause, we don't know. So in general, for me, I would go for this answer. Because 10%, yes, I do argue with factual arguments, but I'm just not the type who likes to argue in general. So, okay, next question. Your living and working spaces are clean and organized. I strongly disagree because I may be a clean or organized person, but not as if you compare me to someone who has OCD for cleaning and organized, I'm way behind them. Okay, so there are certain people who is a phobia in something unorganized and dirty. So if I were to compare to them, okay, so I got distracted. Never mind. So I would say I'm in the 60% because I'm not a very, very, very clean and organized person. I am a clean and organized person, but not the crazy type. Okay? Because a little bit messy, it's okay for me. So I'll go with that answer. 60% answer. Okay, next. You usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. I will for answer for this, if I were to understand myself, I'm still in the 50-50. However, I learned the Joker way. Always smile. Even at work, you're upset with something, you still smile. It's customer service. I would say I will go for 50-50 here. You find the idea of networking or promoting yourself to strangers very daunting. Now, what is meaning by daunting?
Hard. Challenging.
I would strongly agree with this. I would be. This is usually common among introverts lah, but the level of their daunting will be different. So for my case, yes, it's very hard. That's why I'm still learning on how to network and how can I attract people to collab with me. I'm still learning in that sense because inviting to collab is another thing. To make sure that your networking is good among your VTuber community is another skill altogether. Promoting myself in a way that this is what I've been disturbing my mind the whole time in concerning VTubing in general. So promoting yourself in a VTubing community is something like you can't be just good in one. It's the same as your real life. You need to be multi-talented to be different. So in terms of promoting myself, my main content is music, let's say. But nowadays, VTubing agency, VTubing group, whether it's paid or non or unpaid type, they are looking for multi-talent. Okay, so they are looking for people that not only sing, they can play game. Not only sing, you can play art. You can do art. Something like that. What else? This is VTubing community singing is too common now. So now people is looking for 2 to 3 talent in one person, something like that. Now the market of VTubing, there's so many people wants to go into VTubing. So how do you call it? The demand of people in VTubing agency now is like competition is so damn high. And when I first started VTubing, I thought I may have a chance one day to go into either Vshoujo, Hololive, Niji Sanji. I don't know what happened last year. Everything just go down the drain. And I was thinking like, maybe just stay independent. You know? So, without straying away, so for me, having a VTubing group is what encouraged me to do networking in my own way. But to actually come out in the idea completely in promoting myself to strangers, maybe not. So I strongly agree this statement. But I'm not shy to tell people if they ask me a few questions and I answer honestly. So I wouldn't say 100% agree. I would say only 90% agree. Okay, so we go next. Sorry, I was drinking some water. Okay. Okay, next question is you prioritize and plan tasks effectively, often completing them well before the deadline. It's similar to the earlier question about the organizing. So for me, I disagree. I'm very organized. So I will only put 60% here. It's a very similar question to it. Next, people's story and emotion speaks louder to you than numbers or data. This I don't 100% agree, but yes, like okay, for example, you don't judge people from their past. So it's the same as you're judging people with numbers or data. So if that person's been doing bad to you, it's up, you would say that you don't want to be any related to this person at all. But let's say that person has been so nice to you lately and is becoming your best friend, and then out of nowhere people reveal his past. How would you feel? Do you feel betrayed or you give this guy a new chance? That is up to you. So for me, I will not judge people from the past. I may heard of them, but I see that as something that it grows a person. Whether he turned out bad or turned out good compared to the past, we wouldn't know. Okay? So for here, I'll put 70%. 70 to 80 lah. You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. Yes, I do. 100%. Whether I follow them, not even 100%. But yes, I like to use. But that doesn't mean that I will follow it 100%. Okay. Next. Very straightforward question. Next. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Yes, I'm a very undecisive person. Okay. I become undecisive in situation that if I have to make a decision that may affect my future in around 60% and above. So let's say I think that it's going to be a very big impact. I will see that whether the positive or negative counter each other. Compare first. But if my negative thoughts takes over, then GGWP. Whatever action I'm supposed to do, I will go the negative way. Simple as that. Then yes, I agree. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. I did that before. Before I joined VTubing, I did share in my chat that I did join a social software before, which is similar to that game on the phone. What is it called? I remember. It's where you create your avatar and you chat with random people in the lobby. So basically, I find people who takes back in the days lah. Long story short, back in the days lah. My mentality is like this: if you take time to dress up your avatar, it takes hours and days and months just to look good, you know, I will definitely strike you in a conversation. Back in the days. Yeah, I really respect people who really take their time to dress up in that game lah, because it's called the dress up game, and it's a chatting site. Now it turned out into a dating site. So I left it because any lobby you go or public rooms you go, people talk about like I think in the community yesterday I noticed someone shared this. It piques my interest. They said in his Discord, okay, his community, his fans are in there. People he collab before is in there. So out of nowhere, one of them dropped him a DM, asked him out. And then after a short while, he remembered, after talking to her or him, that they only know this person for only 2 weeks. And this person confessed to him. And he was like, I only know you for 2 weeks. How can you fall in love with me? So that is what's happening in that app right now. So that's why I'm never in their public room. Mostly I just buy something for my avatar, make it look good, seasonal. I just have the mood to dress up my avatar and take picture, have a good wallpaper, and that's it. Edit it as a very nice poster or something. That's what I do now for it. And I collect daily rewards which give me in-game money anyways. Don't have to spend much. So this kind of conversation is very common in that app right now. Like, people only spend maybe 2 hours with you and they said, hey, you want a date? And like, I can. And wow, hello, finally get to see you on your screen. You're hearing me yapping now and we are doing personality quest. How are you there? I'm doing great. How are you? I hope your day's been great. Okay. So this question is very interesting, Ken, by the way. So I'm telling Chad my experience when I was using another software, which is basically a social chatting site and dress up, you see. Now it's become a dating site now, which is, I feel so bad for them, really. But at least now they have an alternative direction. But that alternative direction is not show what the game is all about anymore. It's gone. The goal is gone. The what makes it unique is gone. Because now it's like it's known for a dating site, which is very stupid. Because back in the days when it first came out, it was only for 21 and above. Then it slowly a years goes by, it says 18 and above, 16 and above. Now 12 and above can play already, and like they're all children. Oh my god, even children steal their parents' credit card to get things that belongs to 21 and above category, you know. Because I have a friend, I remember he was complaining to me. It's like, oh, I saw this girl, he was so beautiful, the avatar and everything, and then he found out he was only 9 years old. And then she said he was praising her, and imagine what room they were in. It's for 18 plus. So that was like a slap in the face for him. It's like I just told a 9-year-old how beautiful she was. He felt like a pedophile. It was so funny. And told him, well, that's why these days I don't go to public room anymore, because I only go among each other's room or friends' room, you and my room. Not in random public room anymore, because they are just stupid people like this. They pretend they are 12, they pretend they are 41, they pretend their age, use their parents' credit card and just buy so many things and just told everyone, oh, they're the richest person in the game. I mean, the reason why I totally gave up in public rooms completely was when, okay, that game is mainly last time I just like looking for sugar parents lah back in the days. So basically all my children's stuff people buy for me. So yeah, I do child avatar in that game. So people say I'm so pretty and this like that. Okay, so I got adopted in a family. Some are nice, some are bad, some are just shit. They just want money. Some they even ask the child to pay for them. I'm like, holy shit, that doesn't feel right. Ta-da! So there's a lot of fake people there. Even though our closest friend is fake there, I mean they're like 10-20% fake because they are using avatar to speak to you and they have to fortify some information is to keep them safe. It's understandable. But when it comes to being a genuine friend, it's another level. Okay, it's a different thing. There's a lot of fakers now in that game, so it's very difficult. So now the game purpose is split into two. One is the dating side that people's talking about, and then the second one is more on to modeling, product creation. So that is where I'm focusing now. 2 years back, or as when I was in what do you call it, during the lockdown, then we had 2 years lockdown, so I took my time to create products at that time. It's my first time creating 3D products, but I didn't go more into detail because at that time I'm just learning how to make hair. What I make hair as in not actually design the hair. I learned to color them and like how to make the hair look straight, curly, braided. It has a different style. So coloring is another thing. To get the color that you want, the hue that you want, it was a challenge. So it was very interesting. Even to this day, my shop, people still buy stuff. And I still get messages coming in my email saying, oh, people purchase your things. This is your reward. It's a creation reward. So I'm like, oh, I still earn money even though I don't play the game. So I'm like, okay. I think it should be 100,000 in-game currency right now. I don't know what to do with it. And to earn more money, the game itself split into two currency. So the in-game currency all this while that I receive, I cannot convert it to real money. However, now the new currency they introduce, they call it the V coins. If you sell item using V coins and people buy using V coins, you can convert it to real money. But when I look the software, but I actually was interested when I saw the V coin was introduced and I can convert it to real money. So I try to but let's say you create a product now, because of the Vcoin introduction, they have another software. I call it the third party software in a way that you have I think I apply it in real life lah. When you want to go to New Zealand, you need a passport, right? So after you create a passport, you need to go through immigration, right? So I call that software immigration. Your product that you make is your passport. Now they have that. It means it goes through another, what I call it, moderation. So only go through that moderation and it goes through. Then you are eligible to sell something that you can convert to real money, which is very annoying. I got free Bitcoin because when it first introduced, and if your account is still active, you will get 500 Bitcoins. But 500 Bitcoins, you cannot get anything. Because last time when it first introduced, people sell with 1 coin, 2 coin, 3 coin. Now they go 1,000. And no one is controlling it, which I think is quite silly lah. They introduce something but they don't know how to control. And what I mean by control means like each product, for example, milk, you have certain range of price you can sell it on the market, for example. They didn't do that there with the new currency. So it's being abused. So I don't bother to create product for Bitcoin currency. I still have product that's using in-game currency itself, which is still being sold up to today. It's either they buy my product lah, mainly I made is hair color, basically hair dye lah. I already have a preset hairstyle in by someone else. but I use my color, so it become my product. But 10% goes to the original creator, the preset product. So I still get profit. So far, hairstyle I've made is all based on anime, of course. I actually make every single one of the Sailor Moon hairstyle into my shop. I actually did. I did couple singlet shirt for both ladies and men. People actually buy because they seem to like the color. But my most famous color people buy, the couple set, is either red or blue. Black is very common as well, but not as hot selling as red and blue. White also have, but yeah, blue and red people like. You get hella profit, it seems. I mean, the OG creator got like, yes. I think it's fair. Even though 10% goes to them, but the original creator of the whole game will also get profit from the 90%. The 5% goes to them. So I am only left with 75, I guess, for myself. But it's still a lot. It's still a lot. What else? So yeah, the bottom line is, to answer this question, is back in the days I used to judge people with appearance. But once I joined the once I become a streamer, I was a flash tuber before I was a VTuber. But my flash tuber was in Bigo. It was, yeah, it's the term now they use. Um I was a host, but that time they're very prejudiced. Um when when they want to accept you inside an agency, they will ask you, are you Chinese or are you Malay? Only these two, you know. So when an event to represent your country, for example for singing, they will ask you if you Chinese first, you know. Which is, I feel that it's so rude. Okay, so there's one time I want to join this singing competition. Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia are combined into one group, you see. So they only want to accept 3 in each place. Not 3 lah. It's like 5 Chinese, 5 Malay. Then Singapore, 5 Chinese, 5 Malay. Indonesia also same, 5. So, because of my name and my IC, I'm neither of them, you see. So it's like very unfair, no? They said they will only accept you if you're Chinese. And you can speak Chinese. You are Chinese plus you can speak Chinese. Oh my god, what the hell? So I feel it's very unfair lah. And then when they said, oh, if you're not Chinese, you are automatically, they label you as Malay. And then when the Malay community approached me, they said, you're not Malay. I'm like, yeah. Aren't you supposed to be in the Chinese community? Like, well, they throw me out. Because they said, I'm not Chinese. My name is not Chinese. Because to them, Bumi Putra is Malay. So it's very difficult to be in the middle. Because none of them, they want to accept you. So I got tired. So I'm like, I need a new inspiration. Okay, I'm going to put this as 50-50. Because I'm not the type who likes to strike conversation naturally. Unless I find an interest that really is, you know, give me the heat to start something, a talk. Okay, next question. I think we are diverting too long already on that one. Ha. Okay, you are not interested in discussion about various interpretation of creative works. For me, I enjoy it, but I don't have a creative brain to give ideas. I will take all your ideas, but I don't know how to give my own ideas. And I don't know how to process your ideas in my brain because I can't imagine your idea in my brain. That's my problem. So I would say I'm interested, but I just don't know how to keep the conversation flowing for the ideas. So I'm going to be strongly not entirely disagree, but 90% I disagree. Next. We're only 20% done, guys. This is crazy. How long are we going to take this? Okay. You prioritize facts over people's feelings when determining a cause of action. I strongly disagree this because for me, yes, actions speak louder than words, but you have to understand the action that you do, there's cause and effect. You have to see whether the cause is your benefit, the effect also give you benefit. If none of them give you benefit, don't do anything at all. You're gonna cause problem for yourself and you don't want to solve it, right? I mean, that's how I think. So I'm gonna put here like a 60%. You often allow the day to unfold without any schedule at all. I have days like this. I call them the lazy days. Just don't want to do anything, just lie down in bed and don't do anything. Unless I feel super hungry, I'll have the courage to get up from bed and go find food. I don't agree as the word often there. I do allow days to unfold without any schedule at all, but I don't agree to the often. So I'm gonna put here 40% on it. I mean, if I have no responsibility, I have nothing like due tomorrow and things like that, I don't mind doing this every day. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. I used to care about this, but now I don't. Because in the end, you are taking care of yourself. But if you want them to be part of your circle in the future, take good care of them at your own expense. You don't have to please them to the end. That is different already. So I'm gonna say strongly disagree on this. I only worried maybe 10%. But other than that, no. Okay, I'm just gonna put 10%. I agree. You enjoy participating in team-based activity. I will say 50-50. No. I will say 90% because I wanna enjoy doing activities with people, new or old. But there are times that I would prefer to be alone or something like a withdrawal syndrome, just lying down, think of look in a wall, do nothing. It's a do nothing day, okay? So I will say 90% me. You enjoy experimenting with new and untested approach. I strongly disagree because I'm not the adventurous type. But that doesn't stop me from thinking about it, yeah. You prioritize being sensitive over being completely honest. That it depends on the topic that we're talking about. If I think that it doesn't have your concern, so you have to tell me what makes it your concern. Then I can understand from your perspective. Otherwise, I will say you don't need to know. It's only for me to worry. Being honest is another thing because to be honest, you need to know what is the the thing that's involving you, in what way. uh so I'm going to be, yes, I'm being sensitive, but that doesn't stop me to be honest. So I'm gonna put here 6. I'm not prioritizing being sensitive, so it's 40% for me here. Next. 7 pages to go, guys. This is literally 100 question. Ken, tomorrow we're playing Valorant. Make sure you are ready. You actively seek out new experiences and knowledge areas to explore. Not the adventurous type, similar to the earlier question. So I strongly disagree in this one. You are prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worse. Yes, I have anxiety for this thing. I strongly agree. You enjoy solitary hobbies or activities more than a group one. Yes, I agree, but not 100%. Because there are times that I do want to spend time with people, and there are times that I do want to be alone. So I would say this is 50-50. I give it a 60. Okay. You cannot imagine yourself writing fictional stories for a living. I've been writing fan fiction and Wattpad for some time now, and it's been 2 months. I've not been getting a good view yet. Mostly that message me about how good my story is, they're all bots or someone promoting they want to do comic for me. So far I don't have a good reader review yet. So I hope one day I'll get it. Yeah. Yeah, writing for a living. You wanna do that, Ken? You sure? You cannot imagine yourself writing. I totally agree. I cannot see myself doing that. You favor efficiency in decisions, even if it means disregarding some emotional aspect. Okay, this is not how a leader should work. It's how a boss would be. So I will say I'll be in 50-50 here. Because sometimes doing the best decision doesn't mean everyone will be happy. Yes, in the long run it works here and there, but the consequences is you destroy a relationship with people. That is, you have to see for yourself. Okay, next question. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax, which I how to say, I do agree, but not strongly agree, because knowing myself, I don't straight away do cleaning. I will take some time that I will start feeling to want to clean things when I feel very frustrated. So I would say 50-50. Next. Heck yeah, I got way too many worlds in my imagination world. The world of imagination. You guys want some music? Let me play. Is it playing? There you go. So in a disagreement, you prioritize proving your point over preserving the feelings of others. For me, in any disagreement, I would prefer not to say anything at all. Because I rather hear what they want and see how much it affect me. And then I see what is the consequences of all this, each of the ideas that was pushed up. So I would say 50-50. Yes, as a dude now who is in his 20s, I got the imagination of a kid and gotta say I'm glad that I do. Isekai. You usually wait for others to introduce themselves first at social gathering. I'm a 50-50 here. If I have the energy, I will introduce myself. If I don't have energy, I will be like, nice to meet you. Then I just stop. If they continue and ask me my name, like, okay, then only I answer. Otherwise, like, okay, I know you're here, but I don't want to talk to you. So yeah, so mood can change very quickly. I would say yes, it's true, but I don't strongly agree, because mood change, it depends on what happened to me on the day. So I would say 60% here. 60% disagree. There we go. You are not easily swayed by emotional argument. For me, it's 50-50 as well. For me, there are different type of emotional argument. One is the emotional argument because you are seeing people's different perspective and how they are perceiving the situation in their eyes. But there's another type of emotional argument that it can cause harm. There's another one. It's the worst one. It can cause physical harm, because when both parties are being very heaty in anger, they will start having physical punches. You know the rest. You can imagine from there already. So I would say 50-50 for me. Okay. Next, you often end up doing things at the last possible moment. For me, yes, I do things last minute, but not all the time. So I put at the second last answer. Okay. You enjoy debating ethical dilemmas. I strongly disagree, because I'm just not the type that likes to debate in general. You usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. I would say 50-50. What's this? This one keep coming out, bruh. What is this? Am I missing anything? Whose art is this? Why the art keep coming out? Okay, next. So we're halfway through the quizzes already. So next question. You usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. They keep repeating this kind of question. So I would say 50-50 for this. Next, you become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. Yes, I agree. But 10% I will still listen, because whatever decision could affect me. And if I'm unknowledgeable, it will come to eat me, the guilt, okay? So I disagree. 10% I still need to be tentative. So when facts and feelings conflict, you usually find yourself following your heart. Yes, I strongly agree. For me, I'm the type who follows my heart, because I believe my hunch is always right, because it's super sensitive and highly, what's the word? Anxious, I would say. Like, even the slightest thing, I'm scared to bits, man. The worst case scenario. Even the little things. I always think of the worst case scenario first. If that can stop, I think I'm okay. Like, you can prevent the worst case scenario. Then I feel more at ease. Just like that. Okay, next. You find it challenging to maintain a consistent work or study schedule, which I strongly agree. You rarely second guess the choices that you have made. I wouldn't say rarely, but yes, as long as it didn't say often, this sentence is correct. Your friends would describe you as a lively and outgoing. Most I heard compliments that I heard is not this. So I would say 50-50 for this. Okay. Next, you are drawn to various forms of creative expression, such as writing. Yes, I love writing. I would strongly agree. You usually base your choices on objective facts rather than emotional expression. I wouldn't say I strongly agree to this because, as I mentioned, if I were to discuss or argue with people about things, I balance it out, the objective fact and the emotional impression, because as the saying goes, you follow your heart, you go die. Go die. Wait, the actual translation is in Malay. It's super long. What it sounds like. I think I don't remember the first two sentences, but the last two sentences goes like this. Ikut hati, hidup binasa. I think it's something like that. Yeah. So it's comparing the brain and your heart. If you make a rational decision, you basically save the day lah. Sense. I don't know how to directly translate it. So why? Why you caption that? Oh my god. I got hashtag, guys. Caption. I got caption. Oh my god. Idiot. Okay, so I would answer this a 50-50. So next, you like to have a to-do list for each day. I do a to-do list, but for each day it's a bit of a hassle. So I would say 40% only. 40% agree only. You rarely feel insecure. 50-50 because it's situational. You avoid making phone calls. I strongly agree. When it comes to, for me lah, I don't like taking phone calls, but if I have a choice, I don't want to. If I really have to, I'll take it. And I suck it. Suck it up. Okay. You avoid phone calls. Yep, I totally agree. But not 100%. If I have the chance and I given the choice to, I will avoid 100%. But if not, I will take the call. Okay? Next, you enjoy exploring unfamiliar ideas and viewpoints. Again, I'm not an adventurous person, so 50-50 here. I strongly disagree, but I'm going to put it here. There we go. So, another 3 more pages to go, guys. We can do this. We should be able to end by 10 now. You can easily connect with people you have just met. I would strongly disagree with this, but not 100%. I will go 60% on me. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. Yes, that's true. But if the plans is not very important, I would just let it slide and just be flexible. 60%. Eh? You are still bothered by mistake you made a long time ago. I'm the type I will take maybe days, weeks, or months to remember, but it will not take a year for me to already forget about it. However, if people bring it up, it definitely destroys my mood the whole day. I will not talk to that person anymore. For me, I'm done. Because a genuine person who truly cares for you will not bring up the past and use it. I wouldn't say against you is the right word. Something like take advantage of your weak moment. I don't know how to describe that, but that's the whole sentence I'm trying to say. You don't want people to use your past to take advantage of you during your weak moment. You don't want that. So that's why I don't like these people. Your past mistake is what made who you are, but for people to keep bringing it up, it definitely, number one, distracts you. Two, it changed the mood drastically where you are. So we really don't understand why people do this. But all in all, in what I see, they just want to take advantage and win in the situation. They just want cat got your tongue situation going on, and you cannot fight. You are still bothered with I would say 50-50. You are not too interested in discussing theories on what the world could look like in the future. Yes, I agree. I am not interested in dry topics. Your emotions control you more than you control them. I would say this is 50-50. Situational. Also. When making decision, you focus more on how the affected people might feel than on what is most logical or efficient. Again, this question came out earlier, but it's phrased differently. Okay. So it's basically comparing a true leader and a boss. So a leader will find a solution that is not within the choices, but it's the best solution and it affects everyone positively lah. That's my definition of things. But a boss is, you just make the right decision, but whether it's a good or bad effect on you, no one cares. So so I would say I'm here in this situation. Okay, 2 more pages to go, guys. Drink some water. So, next question. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent effort, which is very true. Okay, but not 100%, but it's true. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take them to feel disappointed in you. I do wonder this every day, every second, every time I want to stream. But I usually, when it's nearing the time, I will put these thoughts aside and then wing it like a clown. Well, that's just me. But yes, after end of stream, before end of stream, these thoughts always came to mind. Does chat really enjoy my content? Do they actually enjoy talking to me on stream? Do they actually enjoy listening to my covers? You know, it always came to mind. But I don't like it disturbing my mood throughout the day. Because it's part and parcel of a challenge. If your content is good, people will laugh with you. Okay? Have fun and laugh with you. But if keeping it quiet, no progress at all, of course it gives me the impression it's quite disappointing. I'm not doing well enough. Even just to get 1 like on 100 view videos, It's really saddening. To me, yes, I agree. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. Yes, I disagree. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical question is a waste of time. I will say this is 50-50, but for me, in case like this, I usually look at the situation. Is it necessary to speak out this way? That kind of stuff. Okay, next. You feel more drawn to busy, bustling atmosphere than to quiet, intimate places. I would prefer quiet and intimate places. Disagree? If a decision feels right to you, you often act on it without needing further proof, which is very true. Because it means that I would do this only if I understand a decision that from the beginning to the end, the initially planning, the executing, and the effect later, it has all good result. Then yeah, that means that decision was a good decision. Otherwise, I'll be doubting myself non-stop. So this one, I 90% disagree. For this case, I would be strongly agree. Because if it feels right, you don't need proof. That's just me. If it works, it works. Okay, next. We're almost at the end, guys. So, next question. You often feel overwhelmed. I will say 90% of the time, yes. 10% I'm not. Because I only feel overwhelmed with something very new. And if the sound is very shocking. So you complete things methodically without skipping over any step. I'm not that type. Let's say there's 10 steps. I might have skipped 1 or 2 because it's just too slow. So 10% I agree, 90% I disagree. You prefer tasks that require you to come up with creative solution rather than a follow concrete step. Creative solution is always the best thing. That is what I agree. But if it's like a constant step, depend. If there's a way to make it faster, we'll stick to it. If it's not, then we need a whole new steps or SOP basically. So that's just my take on that. Next question. You are more likely to rely on emotional intuition than logical reasoning when making choices. Yes, it's very true. You struggle with deadlines, not all the time, 90%. You feel confident that things will work out for you. I'm always positive things will, but they're most of them quite a lay down. But it's okay. 90% only. My gender, female. See results. Alright, that's the end, guys. I'm not an adventurer, but they put me as an adventurer. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Guys, they say I'm an adventurer. I don't believe this. I'm not an adventurer. Let's read the description. As an adventurer, you are a true artist of life, crafting beauty and meaning in everything you do. Your creative spirit is matched only by your deep sensitivity to the world around you. You have an uncanny ability to live fully in the present moment, savoring life's experience through your finely tuned senses. Your spontaneous nature leads you to embrace life's adventures with open arms. You're not one for rigid plans or structures. Instead, you prefer to go with the flow, adapting to situations as they arise. This flexibility allows you to make the most of every opportunity that comes your way. So, personality traits. I'm 63% introvert. I'm 63% introvert, guys. That would be like 37 extroverted. What the hell? And then we have 53% observant. Am I that observant? 53% only. Let me see. So I follow 64% feelings and 36% thinking. Next, judging and prospecting. So prospecting wise, I have 54% in comparing to 46% in judging. So I don't judge people, guys. I still have that 46% though, but most likely no. Next is next is assertive and turbulent. So I have 60% turbulence. Then what does that mean though? Turbulence. Chaotic. I'm only 60% chaotic. Damn. So, there you have it, folks. My answer is ISFP, aka the adventurer, guys. So we have completed the tweet that we have planned for today. Arigato ne, you guys. So we're going to end stream soon. I don't think you can rate yet. Oh, but someone need to return the bag. So we're gonna end the stream here. Thank you so much. So chat, we already got the answer to what kind of personality I am. And it turns out I am an adventurer in heart. Which is definitely not what I was going for. But hey, Anyway, good night, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow, our last day of the month. I mean, not last day of the month, last day for the week for me to stream. Next tomorrow, next 2 days. I mean, Sunday will be Ruka's turn. He's gonna play Phasmophobia and then Valorant at night. So I'll see you guys tomorrow for our very first asthma stream, where we're gonna test it whether being in a record studio it's okay for you guys or not. All right, I need to start recording, but it seems like I'm not going for my first choice of song, and hopefully I think the art for the second song I have already. I can just reuse. Yeah, that's it, I think. All right, good night, guys. Bye bye. I'll see you guys tomorrow.